Warning, caffeinated conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
So the story begins with Thala and Mute, who went back to Phandelver to rest up, get their spell slots back after the orc battle. You receive a vision of your god. I assume it's Morgan. Yes? Okay. And you see the ruins of Thunder Tree. So you feel as though your party has set out for Thunder Tree. You grab Mute, and you guys head down the road to Thunder Tree, which is very dilapidated, barren, just ruined sort of looking town, with a large tower there sitting in the center. And all of a sudden, you hear this ear-splitting roar emanate from the top of the tower. Cut to Talios and Amber, as Raydroth says to you, if you want to help, you can get rid of the dragon that lives in that tower. And the ear-splitting roar just shakes the walls.
I think something alerted the dragon.
I wonder who that could be.
I know.
We should probably go check on him.
We should.
So what are you gonna do?
Run out of the house and head towards the tower.
Oh shit!
It's just like, you're like, fuck!
Alright. Shiro, you are alone at the top of this tower, and there is an enormous serpentine head staring you in the face. The acrid smell of poison fills the air, and it glares down at you with enormous eyes. What do you do?
Try to make sudden moves. Walk backwards slowly until any his sudden movements cause my sudden movements.
Okay. And a low growl begins to emanate from its throat as it slowly rears back.
I'm gonna turn around and make a mad dash down the stairs.
Okay, you want to do stairs or you want to do window?
Out the fucking window.
Out the window!
Go!
Out the fucking window.
Going out the window?
Out the fucking window.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
I'm briefing you.
Is acrobatics?
It's right there. It's top.
Dexterity.
Oh.
That's 21.
21 is good. So, you go flying out, and I'll even give you half falling damage.
Half is
How high was
36.
this tower?
40 feet.
Holy shit!
6, 11, 17, half of 17 is 8.
Yeah, no, 8.
So, as you guys near the edge of town, and you guys come running up, you just hear this shattering of a window as Shiro comes flying out, lands on the ground, and this huge plume of, like, just poison gas follows him out of the window.
What'd you find up there?
No, I had the damage, so I rolled when I hit the ground.
Landed on one knee.
Oh, took a Batman pose.
Just whispered to himself.
It's so cool right now.
Oh, and of course you're with them as well.
Yeah.
Wait, he's with.
He is with Thala and Mute right now. They grabbed him. You also went to the Phandelver to get your beauty sleep because you're pretty high up.
Alright, so I'm assuming we can't avoid this fight.
The dragon's not coming down.
And find the druid.
We did, and he told us to fight a dragon.
I think I know where he is.
Excellent. That's our job's halfway done.
See, we were ready to go to the house.
Okay.
It's certainly going to turn into a bad idea.
I need some.
Okay.
Druid can hear.
Let's go to the druid and have him heal you.
The druid might need some
He
healing
has a
after he's done
link
with
to
it.
the druid house.
Okay.
He said Stillman doesn't want to heal me.
Well,
I
no.
only have 2 spells left. I've already used 2. I only have 1 left.
So, yeah, it's cool. You guys don't want to burn
Oh,
spell slots.
Okay.
Oh, hang on to your spell slots. You don't want
I was
to
gonna give him a healing potion.
hang on to that.
Alright.
It's better use of resources. So you guys take him back to Radoff's house. And the druid lays a hand on him and infuses him with life. Tom, you get 10 health back.
Yeah,
And-
one's my health.
And Radoff says, I see you've met Venomfang. Well, I see you've met Venomfang.
You, broken shins.
He wasn't a very pleasant host.
You with the shins who touch his torso.
Oh.
I don't assume he would be. You see, giant spiders used to take lair in that tower until one day Venomfang appeared. He's just a young dragon looking for a lair of his own, but he's come to the wrong place if he wants the ruins of Thunder Tree.
So he's just another punk.
Explains the spider corpses outside.
Shows dominance.
Worse yet, I fear Venomfang might have allies in the area.
The zombies?
Allies?
He's gonna call his parents.
How does a dragon make friends?
He doesn't make friends, young cleric. He makes sycophants. I've seen a strange group of people on the east side of town lately, with black masks and capes cut to resemble dragon wings. I believe the cult of the dragon may be active in Thunder Tree.
Oh shit.
Well, before we go see the dragon, I'm pretty sure you'll need more healing, so I need a rest. Yeah, I need stuff. Here. And your rest will get you your 1, and your shins will be healed.
Spend it. I don't really want to waste one health one.
Yeah.
Well, the sooner we kill the dragon, the sooner we can get out of here.
That cult will stick around much longer.
Yeah, their leader's dead.
Well, you're God.
How are you all so sure we can actually kill this thing?
Because we don't have a choice.
It's a young dragon. What's it gonna do?
Be a dragon.
Dragons, humans, same thing.
If you don't think you're ready for it, I completely understand. Venomfang has roosted here for a while. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
We burn the tower. Smoke them out.
Just live.
What are poison types switch to?
I don't think you have Earthquake.
But you know who does? Prairie dogs.
They have Dig.
Yeah, and they dig deep enough to cause an earthquake.
I don't know, if you're a high elf rogue, you could take a cantrip, and one of them allows you to kind of have earthquake.
I'm a whale. Or a psychic. I don't think so.
We don't have any psionic classes yet.
Fuck. I guess we're just gonna go.
We can just make his lair smell terrible.
We're just gonna flee our poo inside? What?
It already smells of like acid and poison. Like, what else are you gonna do to it?
Feces. They're poop.
Yeah! What are the chances we could knock down the tower and hurt him that way?
Probably not very good.
Probably
It's
not
a
very good.
large tower.
Yeah, exactly.
40 feet tall.
Yeah.
You gotta ask him.
I think it's pretty.
Is it a well-built tower? Like, it's still really sturdy?
It's a stone tower.
And actually, it's an 80-foot tower because the room you were in had a 40-foot high ceiling.
Well, I mean,
Used to be an old wizard's tower.
Ooh,
If we
fucking
were to-
wizards. Of course they would want the fucking biggest fucking ceiling as they could.
The biggest phallus in town.
Yeah,
They fit their fat heads.
their stupid hats.
Yeah, how do you think they tested
There's
how
a
big?
wizard right here.
And the
I'm
wizard
talking.
agreed.
And I'm talking to the wizard, damn it.
I can't hear you over all this hat.
It's the big hat from
Do you want the
Dark
hat?
Souls.
Big hat, sure.
Do you want that? Give him the
From
hat.
Dark Souls.
Behind
Well,
you,
I'm
Jim.
Oh, that
You don't
hat.
have, yeah. The official Caffeinated Conquest wizard cap.
Now you have to get on screen.
Yep. Come scoot into the
Otherwise,
camp.
I can't hear you through all this hat, rogue. You'll have to speak up.
Do you have a lot? Do you wear heavy armor too?
Wait,
Bro,
how did
I
the
think I
dragon
met
get in
someone
the
like
tower?
you.
Bro,
Huh?
do you even
How did the
hats?
dragon get in the tower?
Well, when you were coming in Phandelver, you noticed that the roof of the tower was severely bashed out, so he probably just broke his way in through the top.
That's what?
Yeah.
I feel like there's still a fair chance if we could knock down this tower.
You're gonna knock down a stone tower.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know how strong the stone is?
Just stone
I'm
tower.
sorry, Machamp. Go do your thing.
I have a hammer.
He doesn't have earthquake.
We don't have, as long as it's going to take one dwarf with a hammer to knock down a tower and let the dragon just let it happen.
The first hit will
What's
probably
he doing?
startle it.
Probably nothing important. I'll ignore it for 3 weeks.
3 weeks later, I think he may be up to something. I'll wait another month and a half.
I had better give it the evening. And then several more evenings.
I don't think we have dynamite.
I don't know if the Forgotten Realms has dynamite.
It's a really
You know
good
who
question.
mine? Miners.
Well, where did they get it? Did their parents know?
They're really not old enough for that sort of thing. In any case, I'm
You
fairly
have
certain.
no right to say that.
They're not old enough for a lover.
Dude, come on!
Unless Thunderwave is gonna do anything to a tower.
I don't think
It'll
they can
paralyze
blame
him.
it.
If this entire fucking city has been...
Well,
What do you want, the whole stage?
noise, but I don't
Well,
think you'll be able
Dennis,
to hear it with all
why
that.
don't you roll,
Yeah, I'm fine. I've got earmuffs.
it wouldn't be investigation, history. Roll a history check for me.
17 plus whatever.
Excellent. So you know of the town of Thundertree. It actually used to be a really nice town. But 30 years ago, when Neverwinter was destroyed, before Lord Daggult Neverember came to rebuild the town, look at me wave what realms knowledge I do have around it, like in a space like a dick. I say that only because I had to admit my realms knowledge was not good. Anyway, the same cataclysm that ended up wrecking Neverwinter also made a casualty of Thundertree. When volcanic Mount Hotenow erupted, it just wiped out just tons of shit. So it was the volcano that ruined Thundertree, and
How far from Thundertree is the tower?
the tower is in Thundertree. It's like in the center of town.
So how is the tower still standing?
It's a strong tower.
It's a wizard tower.
Well,
You think he was practicing his spells like, oh, well, fuck.
Just
It
throw a
didn't
hole
wipe
in the
out.
tower.
It didn't wipe out everything.
okay, I'm just saying if there was lava within, like, how far across is a standard town? Less than a mile?
Who said lava?
The lava probably didn't make it this far. The volcanic ash did.
Oh, well,
That's
okay,
fine.
that's different.
You don't even have buckets to carry it in.
Yeah, when Neverwinter went up, there was just like clouds of volcanic ash in the streets. People got incinerated.
How long ago did the wizard inhabit this tower?
He was here after the destruction of Hotenow.
Pyroclastic flow, that's what it's called.
What?
Like really, really hot ass.
Oh, then that.
Something
Well, would a history check tell you this?
Or would it be?
No, No. No, I want you to know it anyway, so I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah.
The druid might know.
Sure, well, whatever, however you wanna storyize it.
Look at this book we found.
The wizard in the tower survived the cataclysm of Mount Hotenow. He actually died fighting off the ash zombies in town.
That's what they were.
Just fuck
Um,
bitch.
They were ash zombies.
There's
yep.
probably a lot
Well,
more.
he
but-
didn't have a very high constitution, probably. So like,
And also, you guys haven't fought a town's worth of ash zombies, so imagine how many he took out.
Yeah, we fought like
In any case,
4.
There's probably a couple
Even
hundred.
stone after
Yeah,
30
fire.
years of no maintenance
Fuck.
is probably going to be a little bit weaker than it would have been if it had, been stone before 30 years of no maintenance. If it was within 100 miles of an erupting volcano, it's going to be weak. But I just don't. I think I'm effectively beating a dead horse here. So I guess
No,
let's
you're trying to
climb
beat a
tower
dead tower.
Find a dragon.
To be completely honest with you, Dennis, as the dungeon master, I don't see any way you'd be able to take down that
I
tower.
figured.
Because, think about it, there are castles in Scotland from the Middle Ages that are still standing, still strong as fuck.
Yeah, but people.
Near volcanoes.
How do you maintain stone?
Not
No, there is
volcanoes
like
ever
a stone thing
Not
near a
volcanoes
volcano.
ever.
Not in
you're-
Switzerland, but there are towers where volcanoes are nearby
If
that
you're
erupt.
within 100 miles of a volcano that has erupted with any kind of prejudice whatsoever, whatever you are near is going to be fucked. Regardless.
How much, but how much
The
of...
bottom line is we're not taking down the tower.
Yeah, I accepted that already.
Then no more
Well,
facts.
no.
more facts.
I'm just saying, like,
This is fantasy.
how much effect
How
would you
no
really
thanks.
think volcanic ash would have on a rock? I mean, volcanoes make rocks, reverse it.
Yeah, that's true. Volcanic ash in and of itself, depending on its temperature, probably not a whole lot.
We should
Potentially
take a long rest while this goes on.
a fair amount. But, again, if you're within, I think,
So Cleric
it's
cocks his head back and has a conversation with the sky.
I can actually tell you how far away Thunder Tree is from Neverwinter.
Please do.
Actually, I can tell you directly how far it is from Mount Hope now. Let's see,
And
every
Wile E.
hex
Coyote.
is 5 miles. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Oh, sorry. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 times 5, 25 and a half. So it was about 30 miles away from Mount Hope now when it went up.
This is fantasy, so that
Plus,
gets a pass.
Neverwinter
Yeah.
would. If the forest is still standing, I think a rock tower is okay.
Well, that all depends on the size of the volcano. You can't say all volcanoes are the same size.
That's
also
true.
taking on
Again,
damage.
if it erupted hard enough to wipe out a city, there wouldn't be a fucking forest anymore. If you're within 1,000 feet
Alright,
of
Tom.
molten magma,
I apologize.
Then
You're
you
done.
also
Again,
have
it
to-
didn't wipe out the city, it just did a lot of damage.
no, I mean the city of Neverwinter.
Didn't wipe out the city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the city's
It
still
just did a
there.
lot of damage.
It
Okay.
just may not be that big of a.
I'm arguing science in a
Volcano.
fantasy game, so I'm
Well,
just a
it
jackass.
it also depends on which direction the shockwave went, or what caused the eruption.
There's a lot of
ton.
variables.
There's a lot of variables, but
But I mean, even from the eruption of Mount St. Helens, there are tons of buildings that survived.
Tom, I
They're nowhere
apologize
near
to you
strong.
profusely. So yeah,
They're nowhere near as strong as the stone house.
yeah, we're
So
not
we're
gonna be
So
able
we're
to take
gonna go
down.
kill a poisonous
Well,
dragon.
Well, it depends. You guys have a lot more options here than you think.
Can we find another dragon to fight this dragon?
I like that idea.
No, you think
Because
something
dragon
doesn't
is super
stand after
effective
Big
against
Boom.
dragon.
That's your argument here. Is Big Boom it's not standing?
Let's.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
No, I wanna hear his
No,
answer.
it's a moot point.
All right,
It's a moot
fair
point.
enough.
Big Boom not standing? Is that?
9 times out of 10.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on him.
Moot point. You're not casting Thunderwave.
I won't cast Thunderwave.
How are you about to punish me for being right? What are you?
Ogma, the god of magic, will counterspell you, and you still lose your spell slot.
That's what.
So, you guys have a lot of options here. Yes, you could decide to take on the dragon. I can't say one way or the other if that's a good idea. You might be able to do it. You could attempt to speak with the cultists, see what you can do with them for them.
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
You could, well, yeah, actually that's a fair assessment of cultist, right? They wouldn't be like terrorists. They'd be more like
Fanatics.
evil
Cult.
CIA. No, they're really like
So the
covert.
CIA.
Savior to the NSA.
I almost feel like this is a dumb question considering that most non-metallic dragons are very nice, but like, is this dragon necessarily evil? Or
Why don't you give me a nature check?
you kind of try to kill me?
I've never heard you say that in response to a nature check.
You broke into his house.
Well, generally,
Maybe those features on it. Maybe he's like, hey, how's it going?
ranger,
Just
my
don't
nature's
understand.
blown out its ass.
You don't know that. You don't.
I'll tell you what, Radoth will assist your nature check, so you get advantage.
Plus 30.
Okay.
Okay, so you natural 20. Thoroughly evil, green dragons delight in subverting and corrupting the good-hearted. They prefer to dwell in ancient forests.
This is a cruel god.